We're back with another video, and today we are out at sea on this boat that we bought. Actually, we decided to take Baby JG for a trip. This should be pretty fun. Baby Joe was down there. So what you guys eating? We're just having some pizza, some hot dogs, bro, with some Gatorade. It was good, bro. What a nice taste, bro. Yeah, that was delicious. Hey, Baldy. Okay, don't say that. Okay, you little big bag. Don't eat everything, okay? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want to fun pizza. All right, what's Baby Didi doing? Oh, he's just lounging up here. Hey, man. Are you enjoying our trip? This is a lot better than that haunted hotel, I have to say. I'm tanning? Bro, he's already yellow. Why is he tanning? I don't know if that tanning wants to be orange. I guess he doesn't want to go down to orange, but that makes sense. That actually does make sense. Bro, what's happening? Dude, hey, no, hey, whoa, stop driving up your license. Hey, get off of that. Get off, get out. What is happening? Buggy said, go to no, stop. Don't touch that. Stop. Okay, we're gonna make this okay, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have some lunch. As you guys can see, we got some pizza and hot dogs, some good food for out at sea. We're gonna go fishing later. Maybe we'll jump in and go for a swim. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I can't wait, bro. It's such a sunny day out. We got lots of fun stuff planned with Baby Baby. I hid this from down to the golden chocolate. No, not too much. We're gonna sugar rush. Yeah, he's gonna be so hyper, bro. When this guy eats chocolate, man, he just can't, bro. Oh no. Just share chocolate. Let me have some. Hey, no. Only such a vacation. I can have a little bit more. Okay, fine. Yeah, just a little. Like you said, it is a vacation, and especially after that hotel that we were at. I don't know if you guys saw the last episode. Make sure you guys go watch that. That episode of the hotel was so scary. I'm so glad we're just chilling out. Dude, we should go to that swimming spot. That really famous one over there. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's get over. Everyone grab a seat. Everyone sit down. Guys, you ready for swimming? over here, it's really shallow, which makes it really easy to swim because of the safe. Right here it's pretty deep, so let's not go here. We don't want them to be drowning. Yeah, I don't want any problems. So let's make sure we go somewhere nice and easy. Oh, I think the GPS is saying somewhere here. Let's go here, and then let's put the anchor down. Let me just throw the anchor in the water. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we're good to swim. Actually swimming, I'm gonna get my life vest. Good idea. Yeah, stay in the life vest. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna jump in now. I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Warm. And like we said, it's super chef. Wait, really? No, it's the ocean, gentlemen. Oh, God. Look at it. There's so much water. Okay, where are you? Getting good life vest, which is good. Something very well. Yeah, just be safe. Oh, the water feels absolutely amazing. I'm gonna just sit here and wait for them. Let me grab a slice of pizza and maybe eat a little bit before these guys get ready. Maybe mix you up. Oh, there they are. No! Hey! There you go. They're splashing around in the water. Actually, you'd be a little bit too deep. Oh, there's Davey. Nice. Where's his break? Wait, he's a bit quicker, I guess. I guess he doesn't need it. Let's not lose him, though. It is a little bit too deep for them. Okay, I guess we should keep jumping in. Yeah, this is really great. Honestly, this is so much better than that hotel. I'm not gonna lie. That hotel was so creepy. I'm glad we did it. Right? Relax. We get away from that. Oh, we're going to sidewalk. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know if this is keeping up that. Oh my god! Oh my gosh. This is 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. I got one shot. I'm not doing that. That was fun. All right. Here we go. Oh no. I'm a little nervous. All right. Ready? Put yourself, dude. One. Do not say sharks. Okay. I'm panicking. Okay, you sit down. Okay, fine. I'm gonna sit here. Oh my gosh, I see it. I'm bleeding. Okay, I'm not gonna let anything. I don't like blood. I don't like blood at all. You forgot to pack the med kit. You can use my shirt. Use my shirt wrapped around your leg. Baby Jake's panicking. They see it. They see it as well. Oh no, they're panicking. Don't look down. Baby Jake. Oh no, this is good. Hard as hard. This is probably gonna jump up the poster. So, okay, wait, children. So this is not good. Hey, just around. Wrap the shirt around your leg, bro. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, this is right. Okay, you just take it easy for a little. I'm gonna sit here. Oh no, this is so scary. Okay, you just relax and okay, I'm just gonna sit here. Get us out of here, baby. This is kind of scary. Dad, are you gonna be okay? Yes, I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine. Don't worry. It's okay. Sit down. Grab a seat. Guys. We gotta go. This is not good at all. Oh no. My leg is actually starting to hurt a lot. Want some chocolate peanut butter? Where did you get the chocolate from? I thought I ate all the chocolate. Sure. Whatever. I guess I'll take some. Yes. The chocolate is delicious. In the water. Where? It's great. Where? Sure. Oh no. Avoid it. Get away from it. It's going to the blood. It's going to the blood. Oh my gosh. I see it. This is so scary. Oh my gosh, shark. Baby saw it. It's okay. It won't hurt us. We're just going to go to the fishing spot. We'll continue with our vacation. Yes, it won't hurt us. It's going to the blood. It's better. I got my chocolate now. Got my blood sugar out. My sugar okay. And I think the shark is definitely touching the blood. So yeah, it's already over there. Yeah, it's not going to follow us. It's just going over the blood and it won't follow us because it wants to go. I'm scared. You're going to be okay, right? Yes. Don't worry. I'll be just fine. Everything will be just fine. No good. God's over here. Like, goodness. For the fishing guys. Yeah, exactly. Time for fishing. Then we get some bait. I think I got this squid. Squid? Okay. Oh, you're teaching them. I'm going to watch. Yeah, I'm going to watch. Okay. Love fishing. Okay, so if it's like, he says, yes? Yes. Alright, so it's pretty good. Get something here. Tuna? Ooh, yes, some fresh tuna. Exactly. That would be actually really good. Because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of all this food. Plus, we're running out. I think I'm going to eat the last hot dogs now. We'll get extra food anyways. Yeah, we'll be able to cook some fresh fish though, because it tastes so good. Can you even cook something? Yeah, yeah, really. I got seaweed. Oh, it's okay. That's a part of fishing. You're gonna get seaweed sometimes. That's a big part of fishing, actually. Honestly, I'm the best seaweed catcher there is. Let me get mine on too. Nothing's a bit like it's going to be worth the wait. Yes. Seaweed feels weird. That's true. It's slimy food. Ah, it's just fishing right. There's one upstairs. Here, take mine for now. I'm gonna use mine. I will get the other one. Man, I'm not getting any luck here, dude. What fish biting today? Yeah, I don't know. This seems, kind of quiet. You should get a lot. Maybe you said I'm hungry. Okay, we gotta get a fish. We gotta get a fish. You're running out of food. It's so quiet. You're not even eating nibbles, huh? Yeah, really. Happens if there's something else there on the way. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Where's that? Let's not get the blood. That's what hurts too. Oh, wait. Where did all the food go? Hey, what? All the food. You said this is yummy. Wait, how did this? Well done. All the food. Bro, yeah, no. Wait, we actually have no food. We need to try something. Because we're there. Grab one, give me a bottle. Grab one, give me a bottle. That's it, folks. That is it.
Good morning. Today is the 3rd of January 2025, Friday, and I just completed today's workout. Let's take a look at the workout's requirements. First, we have the top part, which is the weighted step up overs, and standing strip press. There will be one combo, and you can complete it starting with 10 reps each. Okay, then followed by the second combo of alternating bend over rows and diamond sit-ups. Be following by this reps scheme, which is 20 each, 20 here, 20 here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the movement standards for each of the movements. All right, so firstly, let's look at the step overs. Okay, so you have the box here, and then you're going to go over to this side. So counting from here, standing, go over, that is one. From here, going back to the other side, that's two. Back and forth until you reach the requirement reps of 10, the first round. Okay? So when you are carrying any sort of objects, whether it's kettlebells or dumbbells, you're gonna have the object beside you, carrying beside you, like this. So, okay? So, when you step over, step up, start with anything you want. You don't need to stand all the way up. You can be slightly bent over, like so. Then from here, do a step down. Okay? From here, go up again. Okay? From here, pivot, step down. Okay? But if you only have one dumbbell, or you can only do it with one dumbbell, just carry it with one hand, then do the same. Then change hand anytime you want. But if let's say carrying any sort of like loads going up and down is very hard for you, then you can just do it with your body weight. Okay, just move accordingly to the rep schemes. Okay, then we go into movement number 2, which is the standing strict press. So same thing. Just imagine if you're standing straight up, okay, standing straight, your object is here behind you, and then you're going to press overhead, 2 hands. Okay, try to have your bicep just about beside of your ears instead of having your hands doing this. But you need to do this. Okay, see from the side. Here, don't do this. Press. Don't. But instead, try to go here. Okay. Do something like this. Here, stand straight. Press. Press. And elbow, try to lock straight. Okay. Instead of doing this. So that's a no. Alright, then move on to movement number 3. Movement number 3, bend over row. So for your bend over row, try to also have a pair of your object here and here, touch the ground and pull. Do that one by one. And try to load your weight here. Hamstring, hip, somewhat lower back, and then just pull from here front, and pull elbow to the side. Go back front, pull until you reach the required rep schemes. Then for the final one, diamond sit-ups. So something like this. Create a diamond shape, front, then on the back, and here. Until you reach the required number of reps. So if let's say this sit-up is very hard for you to perform, okay, for whatever reason you don't have the flexibility or the strength to do the sit-ups, then you can modify your sit-ups by doing this way. Here, raise one leg, kick forward, and have your hands going forward together. So, to get that momentum upwards. Okay. So that's the workout for today. If you have any questions regarding the movement standards or whatever other tips required for the workout, you can DM me directly. You can find my social media information at our main YouTube page. And of course, don't forget to go like and share and subscribe to it. And start doing some changes to your daily routine already if you haven't started yet. So it's new year, all this new year, new me shit, all this sort of new year resolutions that we always make. We always promise ourselves in the beginning of the year and always tend to slip off after a while. That is just too much of wasted time. So try, make it this year. Do some small changes to your daily routine, especially at the side of your health and fitness. If you feel the need to it, find a program, find an exercise that you can do regularly. For starters, probably do some walks around your house area. You don't need to like do a long distance, but instead try to do like a time, maybe like 10-15 minutes just walking, okay, at a steady pace, not strolling pace, but faster than you're doing window shopping. Okay, just imagine yourself doing window shopping. It's very relaxed, very slow, right? But instead doing that, try to like speed up your steps so that you can get more steps into the short amount of period of time that you have, instead of trying to aim for distance, because distance, if you're walking, it's going to take a long while. Okay, so in average, like a 1 kilometer run, let's say if you run and you're able to pace like about 5 minutes, 6 minutes per kilometer, then if you're walking, you can times that to around 2 to 2.5 times of the time for you to finish that 1 kilometer by walking. Okay, and if you're cycling, you can cut your 1 kilometer time to half, about half, almost half. Okay, so it's around 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes per kilometer. So if you use that as your average, I rather you try to take that 10 to 15 minutes time and do steps instead, count steps instead. So even though it's a short distance, okay, 100 feet, just outside your house, back and forth, from your garage to that 100 feet and back. So it's 50 forward, 50 back. So you just do that over and over for 10 and 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes daily. But the thing that you need to remember here is you need to accumulate steps instead of distance. Okay, the more steps you can gain in that short period of time, it's much better than counting your distance, because that will in turn like mess with your head if you're only counting distance, but you're only using 10 to 15 minutes time. Okay, if that makes sense. Well, if you have any sort of like other questions about this training that we have here, which is functional training, you can always direct DM me, and I'll try to help you out with any like questions that you have regarding our program. So in closing, I would like to like end with this, like by telling you this, which is other people's opinion are other people's opinion. Those who criticize, who all constantly criticize what you're doing, probably is because they are envy of what you are doing, or they themselves are not capable of doing the same as you. So instead of improving themselves, they decide to like bring others down with them. So don't give in to all this type of noise surrounding you, which is always constantly those people who doesn't know you, that sees you on your social media, will always think that, oh, you are always like perfect, this and that, and they don't like it, and they always will criticize you. Doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong, doesn't matter. So those are the noise that we constantly need to like channel out, right? And by listening to these voices, you will be burdened by it always. Okay, whatever you do, you think that, oh, I'm not doing this good enough because other people said so. Like I said, you shouldn't be listening to them, especially when you know physically they are not what they sounded like those people that really have some weight challenges. They constantly needs to like bring those around them down together and sync together, because they themselves doesn't want to work hard, put in the effort, or use the time to really focus on and prioritize their own health and their own fitness. So with a healthy, strong mind, you'll be able to think clearer, make better decisions for yourself. And once you can do that, other things will become much easier. Okay. I'm not saying that you're gonna solve it instantly, but at least you have a better chance in solving it better than before. So enough of that shit. And like I said, today is the 3rd of January 2025. Unbelievable. It's already 2025. A Friday, and it's hot out there. And I hope that you remember to do what's important for you, starting for you first. When you are healthy and fit, then you'll be able to care for others. But if you prioritize them over you first, then you'll be like Titanic together. All right. So make sure that you prioritize yourself first. Okay. And don't forget, like this type of weather, do remember to hydrate yourself enough. If plain water doesn't do it for you that much, then try getting like coconut water, some coconut water. That helps a lot also. And some 100 plus maybe. But don't drink 100 plus always, because they're just drinking sugar most of the time. It helps a little bit when you really need it, but you drink it if you drink those like energy water, energy drinks outside of your means, which is when you are not doing enough of physical activities, but you consume that more than you should, then you're actually just consuming sugar into your body, and those sugar has no place to go, no place to burn. And if you're not doing enough like physical activities, the rate of burning all those sugar out of your body is very, very slow. Okay. And that in turn over time will become something bad for your body. Okay, you won't feel it right now, but over time, if you do that long enough, you'll see your size, your body shape has gone up, like this way, not this way. Okay, like to the side. From side profile, see like this, wide. And then from here to front, you can see here, that contrast. Okay. And then you start feeling hard to breathe, walking a few steps up, down, a few flights of stairs. It's like almost half dead. So try. Do the best you can every day. Make small changes and aim for small progress, positive progress. Okay. And yeah, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. All the best.